I used to write affirmations like they were prayers. I journaled every night. I hoped peace would find me by morning, but nothing changed until I did more than write it down. I started living like I believed it. We're not here to talk BS or these cute morning routines. We're here to talk mindset mastery after 40, how to achieve anything that you set your mind to. Because it's not about the hype, it's about real transformation. The kind of transformation that rebuilds careers, restarts passion, and reclaims your confidence. If you're over 40 and feeling stuck, you're not too late. You're right on time. Stay with me because by the end of our conversation, you'll have a blueprint for unstoppable growth and the mindset to make it really happen. Let's master this thing together and make this your era of unstoppable. Look, for my day ones, I know you've been wondering where I've been. I'll be brief. I took a step back, and it's not because I quit, but because I need breaks too. That's the short answer. I need breaks too. This midlife journey, it's not just about something that I speak on all the time. It's something that I'm actually living as well. But I'm back now with a full vision, a deeper purpose, and a mission to help you excavate the real terrain of midlife because what we've been handed, the burnout, the breakdowns, the should have figured it out by now pressures of life, that's not our full story. Are you kidding me? It's not our full story. So if you're ready to dig deeper, reclaim your power, and rewrite the rules, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. First, I need to ask though, what's really holding you back? What's really holding you back? According to a 2023 study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, people with a growth mindset, they're more successful, they're more resilient, and they're more fulfilled. Figure that out. But the kicker, most of us never stop to check the beliefs we've been carrying. We just manage to obey them over and over. They said you're too old, you believed them. They said you missed your chance. You believe them. They said you should be feathered by now. You believe them. Those were not facts. They were inherited scripts absorbed from school systems, social media, you being in survival mode. But now they're running your life on autopilot. One of the most dangerous beliefs today, especially for people between 35 and 65, is this: journaling and affirmations are enough. You're writing down each night, I deserve more. But you're still staying in a relationship, a job, a routine that's breaking your spirit. You've got vision boards full of goals, but no plans, no steps, no changes. That's not mindset work, that's mindset maintenance. Let's unpack that and flip the script. Here's the old way: you journal to feel better. Oh, you journal to feel better. You say affirmations to raise your vibe. You write, you repeat, you hope. But hope without movement, that's how your dreams rot away. Try a new way. Journaling, it's not venting, it's planning your comeback. Affirmations, they're not a vibe, they're mental reps. It's time to stop documenting the storm and start tracking the strategy. Reframe prompts for mastery. What would my future self do today? Where am I still playing it small and why? What action did I actually take today that reflects my growth? Affirmations that activate, not just repeat. I don't perform for potential, I live it. I'm not writing a wish list, I'm building a life. This journal isn't proof I tried, it's proof I transformed. Look, you've been writing it all down. Now write it into your reality. If you're ready, drop the words I'm ready in the comments. If you're done journaling your dreams and you're ready to move like you believe them, wholeheartedly believe them. I'm Miss T. And if you've been feeling stuck, overwhelmed, maybe even questioning if you're ever going to get unstuck from your own life? Good news. This is your midlife mindset reset. And friend, this is just the beginning. You've made it so far, and that's not by accident. So if you feel drawn, please hit subscribe, like, share, or save this for later. If you want to, do that now. Let the algorithm know that you have a pulse, because where we go next is something you do not want to miss. Third, the belief is how we reframe the blueprint. And yes, friend, you are the proof. In 2025, Stanford research confirmed people who actively challenge their beliefs through reframing, they gain stronger self-worth and resilience. And guess what? If you're here and you're still watching, that means you're trying. You're already doing the work. That's the shift. That's the reframe. Now, let me give you a toolkit. Notice the thought, question its truth, and replace it with power. Notice the thought, question the truth, replace it with power. You used to say, I always mess this up. Now you say, I've learned what doesn't work, and I use that wisdom to do better. You stop calling it failure. You call it feedback. That's an evolution. That's your movement. That's you being greatness in motion. That's mindset mastery in real time. Let's talk about normalizing therapy. I have to be clear and upfront and honest. Strong people ask for help too. The strongest people I know have coaches, therapists, mentors. It's not a crutch, it's a shortcut to growth. You deserve a space to unpack what you've been carrying. And here's where it gets really real. Reframing your beliefs, it doesn't just change your perspective, it rewires your brain. You've already started doing the work. Now, let me show you what's happening inside of you. So, fourth, this is where we talk about growth mindset equaling real brain change. And it's all backed by neuroscience. A recent Nature study proved that having a growth mindset actually activates different regions in your brain. The ones tied to learning, memory, and adaptability. That means every time you say, I can figure this out instead of I can't, you're physically changing your brain. You are the example here, friend. You didn't go back to school in your 30s or 50s because it was easy. You did it because your brain was ready for more. You started a business, you left a relationship, you found peace, and now your brain is providing proof that it's never too late to transform. Here's a reframe challenge. The next time life throws you shade, and you bet your bottom dollar that it may happen again, don't ask these words, why me? Don't ask them. Ask, what is this movement here to upgrade me to? Because you, yes, you're the update. Five, mindset to mastery. You're already in motion. I stated that. You're already in motion. First, you have to set some smart goals. Vague goals are dreams with no GPS. But you started getting specific. You said, I want a career that aligns with my peace, not just more money. You wrote down timelines. You made calls. That's not dreaming, that's directing the dream. Two, visualize with intention. Every time you've imagined yourself winning, but didn't stop there, you move like it was already true. That's not faking, that's forecasting. I see you, friend. I see you. You already saw yourself healed, thriving, speaking, launching. Now you're becoming the version of you that matches that vision. Three, make self improvement a lifestyle. This isn't a 21-day challenge or a 30-day challenge anymore. This is your default setting. You invest in your growth. You celebrate your progress. You prioritize your peace over people pleasing. That's not a phase, that's the blueprint. And now, right now, you got all the tools. You've got the fire. I see it. But what you do next, that's where everything will change. Where do you go from here? Do you know? Together, we are going to stop writing life as we knew it now. Together, we're writing a life that we not only want it, but we're going to start living like it's already ours. See, your thoughts, that's the blueprint. Your actions, that's the bricks that you're laying foundation for. In this next chapter, you're not the reader anymore. You're the builder. You've just taken the first step toward mastering your mindset after 40. And I pray and hope that you don't stop here. If you've received this wholeheartedly and you feel all this information that has been laid in front of you, which is the foundation, drop the words "I'm building" in the comments. If this hit you right where it needed to hit you, then tag a friend who journals but forgot how powerful they already are. And if you're ready to go deeper, click this next video because that next breakthrough is already waiting for you on the other side.